So this is going to be a video on 3-mark explain questions. Ting! 3-mark questions will always start with explain 1, unless it is a diagram question. So it will always be explain 1. Here comes some examples. I've now circled the key words after explain 1. So explain 1 possible reason, 1 impact, 1 possible opportunity cost. This will come evident as a sentence starter for when you start your answer. Okay, so now pause the video for a few seconds and take a look at the question right there. 3-mark questions are assessing AO2. AO2, the definition of AO2 can be seen down here, but it's basically for the application and your understanding of economic knowledge. As it's assessing only AO2, not AO1, not AO3, there is no need for a definition. AO1 is just basic knowledge. AO2, as we said before, is application and understanding of economic terms. So no definitions, waste of your time. Examiner won't give you any marks. No definitions. So starting your sentence, quite easy. In this case, 1 impact is. In other questions, it might be 1 reason is. 1 opportunity cost is. It's quite straightforward to start your sentence. 1 impact is, and state the impact. Don't need to explain it yet, just state the impact. Rule number 2, state the impact or the reason. This quite simply gives you 1 mark. The other 2 marks are now gained from explaining your answer. So you've stated the impact and now you are actually explaining the answer. We can see here in the example, direct tax revenues may increase by having more workers in employment paying income tax results in an increase in tax revenues for the German government to spend in the economy. So they've stated the effect and how that effect happens. So now we look at the sentence structure for starting your next 2 sentences. You can use if, then, so, or because, therefore. For this question, because there are more workers in employment paying income tax, then this results in an increase in tax revenues for the German government to spend. I just realized that in my video explaining that, I didn't use because, therefore, or if, then, so, but I used a combination of them both. So there you can see that as long as you have those connective words and you're explaining 2 points, you will be fine and you'll gain the extra marks. And finally, context. Make sure you're using the context of the question, whether it's the German government, whether it's a product that's a free rider product, such as a street light. Make sure you use that content. We'll have a look at a couple of examples now. So here are 4 example questions. Pause the video now and try and guess where you'll get the marks for content from. So very briefly, questions asking about street lighting. So the context is going to be within regards to the street lighting. The second question is asking us about the UK government. So it's going to be in context towards the UK government. The same for the third question in terms of Germany. And the last question, the government of the country has decided to build a new hospital. Okay, so here is going to be explaining opportunity cost in the context of building a new hospital instead of a school. So that is where you're going to get your context marks from the data in the question. Use it, otherwise you will only get 2 marks maximum. There you go, how to answer 3-mark questions. Adios.